Hello everyone, welcome back to E20 Zone TV. I hope everyone's well on this Wednesday night. Where I am is in the utility room. My place is occupied this evening and I've been chucked out, so the utility room will have to do for this announcement video. Welcome to West Ham, Graham Potter. You know what I'm saying? He's the man who will be coming in to replace Julian Lopetegui, who lost his job today. I'm going to go through it stage by stage. Obviously, this morning was a weird situation. You've got the ex-manager in Julian Lopetegui taking a training session, and the West Ham ownership dragged this out right to the end. My thoughts on Julian Lopetegui is he was just out of his depth. Simple as that. I think what the message that he left to this evening in regards of like thanking everyone at the club and saying that he was on a project and you know he needed more time and everything, but he was just going nowhere. He was just going nowhere. He arrived in the summer and people was optimistic, but over the last 6 months, it's been absolutely dire to a point, and there's nothing really that we can get round. I think the ownership are scumbags. I'm going to be honest. I think they've took the absolute piss out of him over the last sort of 48 hours. And I think the way he's left with dignity. And I actually respect the geezer. I really do, for the way he's handled himself this week. He hasn't walked out with a sulk. He was professional. And he showed class, yeah, and not many managers do that. And as I say, he's sort of farewell message to the supporters on Instagram was classy, respectful, and just, yeah, absolute top, if I'm being honest. Obviously, the ownership have sort of strung us up through all this over the last sort of 48 hours, and they're really got to be looked at. I'm sorry, they really have. But I've been saying it for the last 2 years on E20 that I'm not a big fan of the owners, and people know this, but when it goes shit, you need to open your eyes and see what really is the problem at the club. Now, Graham Potter's coming in, and he's a man who's managed at Chelsea, managed at Brighton, managed at Swansea. I just think we're just going to have to see how this geezer goes. Yeah, if it goes well, it's going to be great. If it goes bad, it's going to be awful. So, like, we really don't know how to sort of handle the next sort of 5 months. I'd love to know, for me, what the plan is. Yeah, if someone could tell me what the plan is from now to the end of the season, is it top 10? Is it to try and compete and get into European positions? I don't know, but whatever happens, we've got a new manager in charge. He's bringing the ex-Stoke manager who got sacked 2 weeks ago as his assistant, I think it is. And yes, it's a new era, new dawn at West Ham. And listen, I'm gonna back him. I'm gonna back him and see how it goes. Do you know what I'm saying? There's rumours come out today about Alvarez could be going to Monaco, which is like you wait so long and then 3 or 4 things come out at once. So if Alvarez goes to Monaco, fair enough. Tim Steidten, I think he's on the verge of leaving also, and Potter's bringing his own man in, which is fair enough. For me, Steidten was gaslit. Right, our own fans gaslit up Tim Steidten right to us and made out he was like going to be the fucking Messiah. He was never going to be the Messiah. He was just a man who was employed to do a job, and he's done it fucking badly, if I'm being honest. So is that on us? Not really, right? People are saying it's on Sullivan. Maybe it is on Sullivan for not allowing him to do his job properly. Who knows? But I hope this is a lesson to everyone, that you don't gas up a man until he actually does a good job for your club, instead of gassing him up about a job that he done at his previous club. So yeah, with that, if Steiden's out the door in the near future, so be it, and good riddance. Because I'm going to be honest, what he served us up in the summer and to the present day, and he backed the manager Lopetegui and sort of went behind his back to a point in the end to go and get Potter. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. And yeah, listen, to round this video up, I went out earlier on, I met Lucas, and he's an happy lad. We had a few beers and just talked about West Ham, and we was waiting for the news this afternoon. And when the news come through, Lucas was happy to a point. He believes in Potter. He said that to me himself. He said he thinks Potter can do a good job for West Ham. I am on the fence a little bit. I think it either goes great or it goes bad. Like, it's going to be one or the other. I don't think there's a middle with this one, but you've got to back the man. Yeah, you simply got to back the man. We backed Lopetegui to a stage where it was unbearable. Now we've got to do the same again with Potter. Now, whatever the achievements are this year, we're just going to have to go through it. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Friday night, Villa Park, big game. If he can go to Villa Park and somehow get a result there, then that's a good start. Do you know what I mean? And listen, if the man wins games, the fan base will be on his side. Simple as that. Yeah, he starts winning games, the fan base will be an happy fan base again. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think the fan base has come sort of full circle now. From the Moyes in, Moyes out, to now the Lopetegui sort of situation, to now it basically being a full sort of refresh, factory settings. We've gone back to basics. Now, and we will have to see how it goes. Finally, final message from me is this ownership of this club is a fucking disgrace. The way they sort of treated Lopetegui over the last few days, stringing him along, taking the piss out of him to a point, and feeding information to TalkSport and other like media outlets, and even so-called ITKs. It's a fucking disgrace. It's a disgrace. It mugs off all of us as fans when the way that they act like pricks. I just hope that they're not here in the near future. Like, with the manager's gone, Stidens looks like he's on his way out. Let's hope Sullivan's on his way out in the near future and all, because that man, he's just a wrong one. Do you know what I'm saying? He really, really is. And to string the geezer along, who's just lost his father recently, not even really coming out and giving it any sort of class, that tells me all I need to know, really. And to wrap it up with this sort of video, Julian Lopetegui, you had 6 months here. Thank you for your service, mate. And I say that like with respect. It just didn't work out. It simply did not work out, and it is what it is. Sometimes you go to a club, it doesn't work out. Everyone has to move on. But his message at the end today shows that the man is full of class. Yeah, and he held himself with class all the way to the end. Us fans are a sort of picky bunch, but we knew this wasn't right, and we knew we needed a change, and at last we got the change. Do you know what I'm saying? Smash a like on the video, subscribe to E20 Zone TV, hit the notification bell. If you're going to Villa Park on Friday, Lucas and Jay will be there. So if you're out and about, go and see him. I see Lucas today. He's always up for a beer. He's a big old lad, mate. He gets bigger every year. And Jay will be there also. I will be doing a watch along on Friday. So if you can't be there and see them, stay here on E20 and see me, and we'll watch it together and see if we can conquer Aston Villa in Birmingham on Friday night. As I say, smash a like on the video, subscribe to E20 Zone TV, hit the notification bell. This is me done. This little setup that I've got currently right now is good, but yeah, standing up doing a video, that's a new one. Do you know what I mean? I feel like Peach, RIP Peach, and I will see you again very soon. Hype, 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 hype. Come with me.